Objection! Hello and welcome to Video Games Awesome Live, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, on the Wii. Objection! So this is a momentous day. We're going to be playing through what I think is going to be a staple of the show. This is perfect for the show. It's got a shit ton of voice acting in it, so we can give everybody the voices that nobody pictured them having. It's got like group decision, like we have to think our way through mysteries. Murder mysteries.
Ooh!
When I first picked up this game, I remember way back in the day, I was like, a Nintendo mystery game. It's gonna be like, you know, who stole my pudding or something. Just like, and that's actually I'm referencing Disney's the Disney detective thing.
Yeah.
But it's murder mystery every single time. It's a murder, like
nice.
It's non-stop murders, and some of them are pretty gruesome. But I won't spoil too much. So as you can see, everybody, we're dressed up. We got this. Becky didn't do this suit. Let's get her shame out of the way first.
Yes. Please.
So much
Suits
shame.
are fucking hard to make.
Yeah,
like you can't expect anybody.
Although
suit is ridiculous.
the pants, we messed up the size.
So Becky did alter the pants.
Yeah.
But Becky did do her costume, and we threw together. She threw together Ben's costume.
I
too.
made his tie.
Made his tie, and Ben went and bought the trench coat. Way to go, Ben.
Thanks, guys. I think I did pretty well.
I made Baby Hank.
So we've got Ben playing Gumshoe, as everybody will know. He's the detective, but the true detective of the series is Phoenix himself, because he's the defense and he has to do all his own groundwork. Then Becky is Mia Fey. I know that you guys were all hoping that she'd be Maya Fey and show a bunch of whatever.
I'm Maya.
You're
Fey.
Maya Fey, and they probably wanted Mia because then you'd have to show cleavage. huge. All right, we won't. Let's just get in and check that out.
Can we get to the cleavage now?
Yes, we can if you want.
I would like to.
Let's do it. Let's get this game started. Oh, I'm so pumped. So I have played the game before, so just so you guys know, if it seems like I know more than I should. I've played all 3 games, but it's been like about 4 years, so I'm going to be rusty as hell. In fact, I imagine myself just being just as surprised by some of the plot twists. It's gonna... all right, here we go. So, Ace Attorney... So this is a port of the DS. This is a DS game, and they basically just copied and pasted into the Wii. I'm just gonna do a quick little adjustment here on the thing, because I didn't expect it to have black borders. There we go. Just a second. I want it to look nice. And,
Fraser looks like a Japanese schoolboy.
Do I? Do I?
Doesn't he ever?
Here we go. So that's how it would look on the DS, right?
Oh, right.
We'll start a new one. Buy episode 5. They actually have in-app purchases on WiiWare. I didn't even know you could do that.
Crazy.
Huh, guess we'll have to buy it. New game. Here we go. Episode 1, the first turnabout.
Are you pumped?
Yes. Guys. Whoa. Murder! Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Doesn't say what year, defendant lobby, but it is a modern setting. Boy, am I nervous.
Really?
I don't know what Phoenix's voice sounds like. Right! Oh. Hiya, Chief. Well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on murder trial right off the bat like this. So this is his boss, Phoenix Wright's boss. He belongs to a law firm, and she's kind of like the head of the law firm. And boy, what a lawyer. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of those reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death! Despair! Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Meet Butts. Butts is amazing. Nick! Hey there, or hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who was it? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Little clue chime. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Maybe that's Phoenix's voice. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took this case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. With my best confidence. One of the things that makes Phoenix Wright so good is that the localization was done with like loving care. Unlike a lot of Japanese games that are brought over here that are just kind of like quickly translated. They actually took great pains to like localize things and make jokes make sense that wouldn't if you just directly translated them over. Like, who knows what his name really was in Japan. Like, it probably isn't a direct thing of butts, but August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Room 2. Here we go, the court setting. I don't know what to... I want to put on the Santa beard and just scream. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. So thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I'm sure we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp, handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry Butts.
Butts. Oh.
Damn.
The defendant? That's BFA? Wrong, right. Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery. Oh, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Right. Listen, the defendant is the one on trial, your client. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. Put my foot in it this time. I've got to relax. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask you once more. Please state the name of the defendant. The defendant is me, right? Right, you have completely lost your mind. Focus. The defendant is the person on trial. You're his lawyer. Oh yeah, this is no laughing matter. You did pass the bar, didn't you? Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name. All right, Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. He's going to allow a lawyer who got his defendant's name wrong twice. You're passing, fine. Next
Couldn't
one.
hear.
This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report over to cover so many times. It's, wait. Uh-oh. Oh, no way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know his name. Just forgot temporarily. I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Press the plus button. So this is going to teach us how to use the, look at our evidence.
Okay.
Let's hear your answer. Who's the victim in this case?
Cinderblock.
Cinderblock, Mia Fey, or Cindy Stone. Did you say plus?
Yeah.
Plus goes to court. So here's the things that we have in our, so far. If you click that, no one in this world would believe a defense attorney, if I was a defense attorney, if I didn't carry this. So by the way, I've got one on. It's actually just a Nintendo Seal of Approval button that we sell with our merch.
Nice.
Yeah. I always pictured it was big until I noticed it in the graphics for Phoenix Wright, and then I was disappointed. It shouldn't be as tiny as it is.
Should be like a real badge.
Yeah.
A police badge.
Yeah, man.
Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31. So what's that? That's the 31st of July. Okay. Between 4 and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So her name is.
Cindy.
Where's the last name? Oh, we just know it's Cindy, and I guess we can, through reasonable deduction. So here's want to learn about some people here. Mia Fey, chief attorney at Fey and Company. My boss and a very good defense attorney. 27 years old. Our 23-year-old buddy, Larry Butts, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who was my friend in grade school. Cindy Stone, 22, gender female. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. And Winston Payne, 52, prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting points across. Suitable opponent for our first trial. Let's check out Mia Fey. Let's say Mia Fey is the victim. What? How can I be the victim? Oh, right. Sorry, Ira was the first name that popped in my head, and the plus button. Remember to check the court record. Let me ask you that once more. Alright, what's the victim? Alright, Cinder Block. Oh, wasn't it Mrs. Block? Miss Cinder Block. The person in question was the victim of the murder, not an ill-conceived naming, Mr. Wright. Right? If you forgot something, use the plus button. Alright. Mistaken course. I have a feeling I can make as many mistakes as I want in this first case. Let's hear your answer. Who's the victim? Cindy Stone. I'm not trolling, guys. I'm just getting as many jokes in as possible here. You know that the dialogue's always gold when you get it wrong. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what is the cause of death? She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object, or strangled. I feel like the answers to this aren't going to be that funny. What the hell? We'll see. Right, she was strangled, wasn't she? Please tell me that wasn't you talking to yourself. You wish to hang yourself, Mr. Wright? You're welcome to, but not inside my courtroom. I suppose there's nothing to do but give you another try.
Judge is advocating suicide.
Yeah. Was she poisoned? Was she poisoned by her poison? You're asking me? Chief, help me out. Check the court record. Jeez, give a guy a break. She died because she was hit by a blunt object. She was struck by a blunt object. Correct. You have answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor.
I love that face.
Yeah,
I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright has just told us, the victim was struck by a blunt object. Would you explain the court just what that object was? Entering into evidence.
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right, be sure to pay attention to the evidence added during the trial. The evidence is only the ammunition you have in court. Press the plus, so. We can go check it out now. Oh. Whoa, first witness! We are so ready to lawyer. Stay tuned for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney on Video Games Awesome Live after the break.